I think that whether in the West or in the Middle East, what's going on is that every media in its own place is being very biased to its people, and that's creating too many stereotypes, and it's making it harder to break them. For example, in the US, because the media is very biased with the US foreign policy and what the US is trying to do to the world, and in the same situation, the media in the Middle East is being very biased with the Arab countries and what they're trying to do, and how they want peace, etc., etc. So everybody is being stuck in the same place. They think they're right and everybody else is wrong, because that's the message that's being delivered to them. And as I said before, that's creating too many stereotypes, and it's making it harder to break them.
So growing up, it's fed into your mind that, okay, you should hate America, or America's not good, or the American government is not good. And you try, because I personally think, because I was raised in America, I was raised to have a mind of my own, and not to listen to what your family is saying or to what your media is saying, but to rather listen to them and actually analyze and think and have your own mind and actually be able to make a decision of your own. And my
بص هقول لك على حاجة. هو دلوقتي بعد ثورة الإنترنت والحاجات اللي طلعت دلوقتي اليومين دول بقى الدنيا كلها يعني قرية صغيرة. يعني تحس دلوقتي في ترابط ما بين الشرق والغرب. أنت لو عايز تجيب معلومة من أي حتة بتجيبها. لو عايز
world is a very negative one that has a lot of judgment and has a lot of misunderstanding. I see that their relationship, these two worlds, if you want to say, or two parts of the world, as a negative one, because you can see all the wars that's going on between them and all this misconfusion that happens all the time between the West and the East, or the judgments, the stereotypical ideas that they give for each other, and you can see them backfire all the time on people. You can see it on the internet, in books, and ideas, and it makes me really upset because they don't really understand each other. And the only way that I see how they react makes me think that they really don't understand. They really don't know each other. Well, I feel very upset about that. And a little angry too. Disappointed even. I think that the Western person, or that area or field, or whatever you want to call it, it comes where they're oppressors most of the time. They're people with preconceived notions and judgments. And they come in that role with very high, or what's so-called high morals, and kind of in that chair that I'm better, that I'm good and you're not. And they're already having all these ideas in their mind, like these preconceived notions, like I said, about everything else in the world besides themselves, and which makes them kind of ignorant. I actually kind of feel sometimes stuck about this. I really don't feel like, I don't know exactly where I belong when it comes to this relationship between Eastern and Western world, because I grew up in the Eastern world, if you want to call it, or part of the world, with Western ideas. And whenever I travel in between them, I'm a Western person and then I don't belong, or vice versa. And so I kind of stick out between them. That's how I feel most of the time. To change people's views, whether it was from the West towards the East or vice versa, through dialogue, through when you come in a room and you don't have preconceived notions, that you don't have those stereotypical things in your images in your mind about that other person, if you hold in yourself the understanding and the content that you have towards others, if you accept them for who they are, and you think that you're not better than that person, I think then you do reach a point